Now, we told you earlier about a veteran who got an up-close and personal look at the front line. Tonight, he's giving us a look at his past. News 10's Aaliyah Blackburn is live in the studio. She has details on his personal story. Aaliyah?
Thanks, Patrice. 70 years after the end of World War II, the survivors from the front still have vivid memories. And for one World War II veteran, the memories are immortalized in pictures he snapped himself. News 10's photojournalist Gary Bryan introduces us to the man who still treasures his snapshots from the front.
A picture is not just an image. It is a snapshot of someone's life. For Bob Pabst, armed with his Brownie camera, his pictures are a glimpse into history.
I don't know why I took it. It was a boxy thing, and I took it when I went overseas, and I carried it in my backpack.
Pabst was headed to the front lines of World War II in November 1944.
So we left southern France, and Patton's whole army was moved by tanks from southern France up to the Battle of the Bulge in Belgium. And there is where we really got our baptism of fire.
Germany's last-ditch effort in the war caught the Allied forces off guard.
The line was very, very thin. There were not enough Americans. All we were asked to do was to just hold the line. It was just nip and tuck, and we lost an awfully lot of men.
As the fighting continued, the relationship with his squad became tighter. You might expect a combat photographer to capture scenes of battle, but Pabst captured what was most important to him, his squad.
This is Shaw and LePiccolo. Shaw was a corporal who got caught behind enemy lines. His hair turned gray practically overnight. And Frankie LePiccolo was a kid from New Jersey, and Frankie was our entertainer. I remember one time he was doing an act, and we all agreed that no matter what he does, don't anybody laugh. And he went into his best act, and he just knocked himself out, and nobody laughed. And finally, he knew, he cussed us out pretty good, believe me.
Images of his friends, images of his brothers. By VE Day on May 8, 1945, Bob had lost his camera in action. But as his squad celebrated with his Russian allies, maybe it was for the best.
And I remember the Russians came. They brought this Russian vodka. I took a couple of swigs of that vodka, and I couldn't get my breath. And this Russian soldier looked at me, pointed his finger, "Little boy, little boy."
The war was over for Bob Pabst. And before long, it'd be over for the rest of the world. Although 70 years have passed, the snapshots and the memories they share remain. In Terre Haute, Gary Bryan, News 10.
Patrice, you and others can find lots of extras on our website to go with this story. Just log on to WTHI-TV.com for a photo gallery and complete interviews.
Oh, it was an excellent story. Thank you to you, and of course, thank you to Gary Bryan. Excellent work, Gary.